Hello, LA Beast here. And today, if you are watching this, that means only one thing. I am down in Anaheim, California for YouTube's annual convention, VidCon. Now I'll be there all day Friday, all day Saturday. And if you see me, don't hesitate to come up and say hello. If you want a photo, if you want an autograph, whatever I can do for you to make your day better, your wish is my command. As long as it's legal. So what I've decided to post today is an interview I did back in April on the Kevin and Bean Show, the world famous KROQ 106.7 here in LA, and some extra bonus footage that I've posted to Facebook. I have a lot of great stuff planned for July, so stay tuned for that. And I don't think I say it enough, but thank you to each and every one of you for all of your support, for all the positive messages and feedback. I can't say it enough. I wouldn't be here without you guys. So I just would like to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Enjoy. And as always, have a good day. And I can't speak English.
What did I tell you, man? Kevin and Bean Show! Isn't this awesome?
No. KROQ.
I just remember a couple weeks ago on the Kevin and Bean Internet Roundup, we were watching the video of that guy who was trying to drink a gallon of the hot sauce.
Right.
And we're thinking, who is this guy and who does that? Well, this guy is Kevin Straley. He is the LA Beast, and he joins us in studio here on the Kevin and Bean Show on KROQ right now.
LA
Hi,
Beast
Kevin.
here.
How are you, man?
I'm good. How are you?
That
Thanks
was
for
gross at the end of that video. I got to be honest. I don't know that I've seen vomit like that before. I mean, that was
like
an accomplishment. It was Exorcist, yeah.
Yeah, I think it naturally just exercised right out of my body.
Beast, what are you doing to your body? What must the insides of your body be like right now? Because you've been punishing your digestive system and for years, right?
Right. That's a good question. For about 2 years, I actually did not go to the doctor, but about 2 weeks ago I did. And I figured, it was time to get a checkup and blood test. Everything was okay. I got an EKG on my heart. Everything's
Everything's all right.
Yep, everything's okay.
Wow. Did you tell them some of the stuff that you were ingesting?
Oh, yeah. The first thing I told the doctor who I was and what I do. And
why don't you tell our audience who you are and what you do for the people who don't know?
I'm the LA Beast. I am a professional competitive eater. I've done tons of contests all across the country. And that somehow got me into trying to push my limits doing crazy eating stunts on YouTube.
And this is what you do for a living. You make your money by putting those videos up on YouTube, right?
Right. At first, when I first started, there wasn't really that much money to be made. But as my audience has grown,
right, and
more views have come, I'm able to do this as a full-time job.
That's amazing.
That's a tough way to make a living. Like some days you wake up and you go, wow, I got to eat every burger on the Burger King menu. Really?
It's right. It's fun, but
that's not fun.
I think Kevin was suggesting the opposite. It's not fun. It's not what you look forward to.
I feel like you're one of the jackass guys where you go, look, the end result might be worth it, but it's not going to be fun while I'm going through it.
Right. I've always been mentally tough, and I'd rather do this than sit on a bus going into New York City and then being a zombie. Going about your 9-to-5 job.
Sure. Let me talk about some of the accomplishments of our friend, the LA Beast here. You drank a 20-year-old bottle of Crystal Pepsi. You ate ghost chili peppers. What was the Red Bull and milk challenge? How much did you consume that time, Beast?
Can we call you Beast?
You can call me Beast.
Okay.
That's fine.
All right. Bean seems to be, so I just want to make sure it's cool.
The Red Bull and milk, I have this giant beer glass that I kind of borrowed from my old job.
Mm-hmm. And by borrowed, you mean stole.
Correct.
Uh-huh.
And I filled it with 3 16-ounce Red Bulls and then like half a gallon of milk, and the two combined actually causes the milk to curdle.
Oh.
And then you have to drink it. So
you don't have to. You do.
Right, correct.
All right.
I do what the people don't want to do, right, and I provide the entertainment.
Very much true.
5,000 calories in 4 minutes, 6 bottles of pancake syrup in 80 seconds. I mean, the list just goes on and on and on. Now, do you come up with all these, or do you have viewers who write in and say, I bet you won't, or I dare you to?
The fans and the viewers are, I get about 50 suggestions every day. It's nonstop.
Really?
Oh my God.
But I try to take their original idea and then make it my own. Put
Much
my own
worse.
twist. Absolutely terrible.
Did you grow up like I did, where you're paying each other to?
Yeah, I was always
Eat
like
nonsense?
the guy at the lunch table. Like, they paid me to eat the gum off the bottom of the table, stuff like that. Yeah, I was always
sounds
that
delicious.
kid. I was that kid.
But beyond the YouTube videos, you also enter competitive eating contests around the country, right?
Correct.
What are some of those that you've done? Have you ever done the Nathan's hot dog?
It's tricky. Nathan's, you have to win a qualifier.
Oh, you do.
And, you know, I wanted it more than anything, and I've done like 6 or 7 qualifiers, and just Crazy Legs Conti beat me by 1 bite of a hot dog.
You don't want to get beat by Crazy Legs.
No.
Is there something inherently difficult about hot dogs compared to some of the other stuff you eat? Is that a challenge even for you, Kevin?
The hot dogs are so salty and greasy, and then the buns, you know.
I would think the buns would be like heavy.
The bun, yeah, you dunk it in water, you swallow the bun down, but then it expands. I guess bread expands in your stomach, which
Right.
makes you full quicker.
Right.
And just the grease, the bread, and salt, all that stuff is just a bad combination.
You do make it sound delicious. What about, you're the guy when we go into restaurants someplace in this country and we see, hey, if you eat this giant steak, you get it for free. You're the guy who's been there and has gotten it for free because you can do that, right?
Right. When I moved back out to Los Angeles from New Jersey, I ate for free going across the country. And
You found those specials every stop of the way, and
right.
just
You get free T-shirts. I clothed myself for free. Got free food.
How big are those pieces of meat that you're eating?
Oh, I've done the 72-ounce steak at Amarillo, Texas that you saw on Man vs. Food.
Right.
I've eaten an 87-ounce steak.
holy cow!
It's just like, yeah, it's like a side of a cow, literally.
wow.
So, Beast, what's going on in your head during these competitions? Do you have some sort of a system where you're able to kind of disassociate what your body's doing from what your mind is doing?
I usually, like Will Ferrell did in Old School, he just blacks out.
Right.
And then he wakes up at the end of it. That's pretty much what I do. I just pretend like I'm sitting on the beach drinking Coronas or something and just black out.
Some of your videos, and I mentioned when you sat down that we featured a bunch of them on the Kevin Bean Internet Roundup, and they're very entertaining, but it seems like you go out of your way to make, like, the challenge isn't hard enough. You figure out a way to make it even harder by having people shocking you with a dog collar or splashing, throwing milk on top of you or whatever it is. I mean, what's going on? What's your thought process? Do you need the motivation to make it worse than it is in order for you to find what's necessary to accomplish the task?
Just my philosophy is, like, there are other competitive eaters on YouTube, and it's an amazing accomplishment to eat a giant hamburger, just eat a lot of food.
Right.
But I don't think it's very entertaining. I like to eat crazy stuff, but add the entertainment value, whether it's shock value or not. But yeah, I just try to go above and beyond and make it entertaining. That's why I do it.
And when the day that you shoot a video, if the mission is a lot of food, are you just, like a snake and now you don't have to eat for like 3 days? You just live off of that? Or do you immediately vomit and then your life is pretty normal again with food?
Like when I ate all 11 Burger King hamburgers, like that immediately just came right back out. I puked it back up. But yeah, sometimes if it's like the Chipotle burrito challenge, like I used that protein and went to the gym and used it to build some muscle.
You went to the gym.
Right.
After that. That's crazy.
Boy, there's a lot of vomiting involved in your line of work.
What percentage of the
correct.
time would you say you have some violent reversals? I mean, is it 75% of the time?
I would say a good 70%. Definitely more than half of the time it's coming right back up.
Now, are people surprised, as you were, the Beast, that you're not a big fat guy? I mean, that's what I expected to come. I mean, obviously I didn't because I've seen you on the videos, but I mean, people who hear about what you do probably expect you to be a huge, and you actually look like a pretty fit dude.
Yeah, a lot of the eaters in competitive eating are skinny.
Yeah.
There's like 90-pound women out there who could eat more food than I can. But yeah, if I didn't go to the gym for 6 days a week, I would be fat.
How often do you put up a new video?
I try to get one once a week.
Once a week. 4
per month.
And what's the end plan here, Kevin? Because you don't want to keep doing this forever. What are you hoping this turns into?
It's going to be sad if you're 65 and you're still just cramming pizzas in or whatever.
Oh, look, it's another bag of Oreos. Here I go.
Right. I care about my health. I don't have a death wish in maybe 1 or 2 more years, but I've actually got contacted by a professional stuntman in movies and television, and I've kind of been doing that on the side.
Oh, is that right?
So that's like a pretty cool transition.
Yeah, no
side
kidding.
Job.
So what's next? What's your next?
I think if I can pull it off, I want to drink a gallon of honey while engulfed with bees. I want to have like bees all over, like Johnny Knoxville's
You want
bikini.
bees all over you, and you want to drink honey.
Right. It may not sound interesting now. But
Oh no, that sounds horrific.
I will make it entertaining.
But I mean, honey is so thick that it would take, I feel like it would take me all day to drink a small glass of honey just because you have to swallow it. It's so thick. How long would it take you to drink a gallon?
That's a great question.
You can't shoot honey. I mean, it's not like you just go right down.
I really haven't thought that far ahead yet.
Okay.
Do you ever try? Do you ever have a little bit of something just to test out what it's going to be like?
Yeah, absolutely.
You do? Okay.
Like there's like usually a day where I prep and do all my research to make sure everything is safe and test whatever I'm going to do out.
What's your biggest fail, Kevin? The one that just went south and you just couldn't recover.
Oh wow.
And did you not put that one up on YouTube because you failed so badly?
Probably one of the worst internal pains I've had, which I failed. I tried to eat. It was like a spicy Indian dish,
right?
Curry. It was like the spiciest curry in New York City.
Mm-hmm.
I had like 4 pieces of chicken left, but like I couldn't. I was like curled up in a ball in the restaurant. Like I couldn't even get on the train to go home. Like that was probably pretty bad.
Have you ever, during one of those times, thought this is a bad way to make a living?
Probably after every single challenge.
Yeah, after everyone.
All right, where do you want people to find you online, Kevin, so they can enjoy the magic that is the LA Beast?
If you just go to www.labeast.com, there's all your
videos are up there.
Videos, social media, everything is up there. So.
Well, you're doing good work. I hope you stay alive.
Thank you. I hope I do too.
Thanks for coming in today. We appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Good day. LA Beast here, and today I'm going to test my football throw. Good day. What up? I think I broke my phone. Oh boy. That's how you flip an egg. Have a good day. Good day. This is how you make a putt. Have a good day. Oh, yeah. You shoot. He misses. Oh, it's there. Oh, it's there. Good day.